okay?
We have so much going on. We have two NFL.
We're not going to take a break for the alliteration,
Think
kid?
about it, baby.
Think about it.
Yeah, the facts. You know what? Anyway, we got two football games last night. We got two playoff baseball games last night. Jess Mendoza will be here. We're going 25 minutes commercial-free to get this thing going.
Go.
And we begin in our nation's capital. Dominique Foxworth took a train from there to here to talk about this game. Caleb and the Bears, Jayden and the Commanders. First quarter, 6-0 in favor of the Bears. And we got more trouble for Washington popping it loose.
Oh, yeah. Holding onto the ball was an issue. It was a rainy, misty night. It popped out a lot, and it was the deciding factor in this game was turnovers.
Chicago takes over and able to convert. Caleb Williams. Jeff, why give it up when you can take it
Look at
yourself?
that speed, hitting the corner, nobody getting there. Nice play. Caleb Williams turning this thing around in Chicago.
Bears a 13-0 lead, but Commanders fighting back. Here comes Jayden, high red zone. J-Mac, look at this throw to Chris Moore.
Just absolutely on the money, outside shoulder. Jayden Daniels so resilient all night, keeping his ball club in this game.
How about Greeny dropping high red? Somebody's got some lingo.
Robber.
Late in the third, Bears leading 16-10. Jayden pump fakes. Luke McCaffrey. Where's the defense?
Oh, it's a great double move. He uses his eyes to manipulate the defense. Another McCaffrey in the end zone.
Commanders up 17-16. Fourth quarter. Commanders block a field goal. Now they're in business. Jalen Lane wide open. Look at the nice throw. 37 yards. Commanders are driving. Flag was on the defense. Later in the drive, second and goal, Jeff. Zach Ertz for the score.
Gotta love. He had a great night. All the targets, all the catches, but a great route. Gets inside. Great ball. Thought Washington was going to walk away with this one.
They're up 24-16. The Bears not giving up. Here we go on a third down, 10 minutes and change to go. What a night, J-Mac, for DeAndre Swift.
My goodness, this is beautiful. Gets the ball in his hands and does the rest. A little hesitation, on the
That
sideline.
was nasty.
He finds the
That
end zone.
was nasty.
55-yard score. They go for the two, don't get it. Down 24-22. So what's the one thing the Commanders can't do?
Oh, don't put the ball on the turf. Big turnover right here. They had a chance to put this game away. It felt like Jayden Daniels' maturity was going to win the moment, but little Mother Nature got in the way.
That on a 3rd and 1, ball slips out, third turnover for the Commanders. 2 minutes to go, 3rd and 5. Caleb, huge conversion to his first-round pick, Colston Loveland. Bears are in business. Next play, Bears on a 2nd and 6. DeAndre Swift, Jeff, had 175 total yards.
Look at the push down the field. The entire right side is getting pushed back. Great run, but great blocking up front by the Bears O-line.
And it sets up this. Bears get it to 3 ticks. Jake Moody elevated from the practice squad on Monday. 38 yards, and that's your ball game. The Bears come back to win in the same building where their hearts and season were broken a year ago, almost exactly this time. Bears win it 25-24. And after, Ben Johnson, typically understated in the locker room celebration.
That's 3 in a row. And the only thing I need is a little bit Good, better, bad. Never let it rest. Good gets better. You better get better. Bears on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. There was a lot of panic in Chicago when they started 2-0, but we're starting to see things take shape. Bears have scored 20 points in all 5 games this season. Longest streak by the Bears to start a season in 30 years. Caleb himself, 200 yards and a touchdown in every game this year. He is on pace to become the Bears' first ever 4,000-yard
tight margin
passer.
Yeah,
tight margin.
Keep that up a little bit.
So, well, he's just getting it going. So Dan Graziano, you're one to turn a phrase. If I were to say at this moment, as we see them sort of going, the Chicago Bears of Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams are starting to look like what?
Yeah, like they're going the right way, that things that are on the upswing. I think this is extremely encouraging if you're a Bears fan. Ben Johnson takes this job in part because he believes, it's got good bones. Like there's stuff you can work with here. I like the quarterback. I can develop him. I think what we're seeing is a quarterback that has a lot more confidence than he did 6-8 months ago. And I think that speaks very well to the program that Ben Johnson has put in there. But, yeah, they are, I think last night says more about the Bears than the Commanders personally. I think it tells us where they are in their development, and the answer is encouraging.
Yeah, last year they lose this game, right? Like last year they don't find a way to win. I thought what changed for me is you're watching Caleb with the maturation process for Caleb Williams. Still frustration, right? There wasn't anything perfect about last night. They didn't play like their best ball or just this incredible performance. You can't go find things that you need to work on. Yeah. But he stayed in the game, right? Even on the sideline, you would see him be frustrated, but he'd come right back in. And to go down 8 the way they did and to fight their way back, I know Swift has an incredible play on the sideline, but it's giving your playmakers the opportunity. That's what they didn't do necessarily well. That's what Ben Johnson has instilled in this team this season, and it's fun to watch.
I look at this, what we're talking about, Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams. They're just getting started.
That's
like,
right,
you watched that offense last night. They weren't even clicking on all cylinders. Yes, he designed some good screens and different things to get guys in open space, but Caleb Williams misses a long shot to Odunze down the sideline. There was passes on third down, and they're just a little bit off. So if I'm a Bears fan, I'm fired up for what's to come. You watch Ben Johnson in command, being able to construct an offense to win the game, and then him even talking on the headset. You're hearing him getting after people a little bit. He has a nastiness about him, I think, on this team, leading the way that they're going to continue to grow.
This game, you, however, had a slightly different view.
I mean, I feel like I'm bringing the wet blanket, but I feel like this game was a lot more about the Commanders turning the ball over. And I mean, to be fair, I know that this Bears team in the past would have found a way to lose a game like that. So them being there and being able to capitalize on these opportunities does mean something. But I didn't walk away from this game thinking that of these two teams, the one that I think is probably more dangerous going forward, which is probably unfair for the Bears because they're building, but I still feel like Jayden Daniels and this Commanders team feel like a more formidable team in the NFC to me.
I don't think it's unfair. This is a team that was in the NFC Championship game last year, versus a team that has a brand new coach and a second year. So I don't think. I just think it depends on which lens you're choosing to look at it through. If you're choosing to look at it through the Bears lens, it's all encouraging. Like it's a sloppy, bad weather game. Hey, you happen to play in Chicago in an open air stadium. Good that you can win a game like that. That you know how to handle adverse conditions. So everything positive with the Bears. And yeah, to your point about the Commanders, I don't think they're a team that's going to turn the ball over 3 times in a game very often. I think they'll be fine, but I think for Chicago, you come off very encouraged.
I'm a big believer in like the psychological piece of all this stuff. I think winning in that building in particular was significant for the Bears. We can show it again because you've seen it 8 million times. This is the place where everything ended for them last year. They might as well have just canceled the rest of their season after this play last year. You see, it was late October then. It's mid-October now. So it's what, 50 weeks ago, this thing happened. The Bears didn't win another game. They wound up fired. The Bears were 4-2 when this happened. And then all of a sudden their season went completely in the toilet. Coach gets fired a little while later, and the world is questioning if Caleb Williams is already a bust. Now here they are coming back into that building, finding a way. To your point, they didn't look like the better team last night. But you know what good teams do? They win when they aren't the better team.
That's right.
And that's what the Bears found a way to do last night.
I think the part that I was most is when they were down 8 in the fourth quarter, and it's like a gut check. Right? Like that's when you see coaching stand up, right? It's just like, okay, this is the moment, right? You can't get it all back, but let's see what we can do. And the way they use Swift all night, but again, the confidence that they are instilling in their team, that even when we're down